What's up, guys? This is a little video of my grow tent. It's 100 watts, T5 high output. I have 8 pepper plants inside of here, as well as 3 tomato plants. I have basil and lettuce. The little bottles that are there, if you're wondering, are sugar water and yeast to produce a little bit of CO2. This right here is actually peppers from Mexico that I'm trying to grow right now. I'm gonna see what that's gonna end up giving me. I have no idea what type they are, so who knows. These are all flowering right now, as you all can see. In here I have baby red bell peppers, as well as cherry bombs. I have cayenitas, and I have my own select hybrids that I did last year, which ended up being very, very, very good. So, which ended up being these ones right over here, which I dubbed the salsa hybrid because they taste like salsa. And as you can see, all my plants are doing fairly well. Surprisingly, they are producing pods, or little peppers, as you can see here. I got some back there. You can see little tiny one back there as well. And surprisingly that they're on the lower nodes of the plant. It actually surprises me because that's where the least amount of energy is being used, or getting the least amount of energy, from the lights. So I'm guessing everything from up here will just be better. As you can see, I've mixed my spectrum up a little bit. I have 2 2700K bulbs, as well as one 6400, just to give them a little bit of blue-white for the veg while they are flowering. And as well as over here, my lettuce is doing pretty well. These I planted about 3-4 weeks after these ones, which is why they're a lot smaller. As well as the tomatoes here, little cherry tomatoes. I started those probably about a month after I started all of these, maybe even a month and a half. So which shows on their size. And well, the basil back here is where I got that actually from my local supermarket, and it was dying when I ended up putting it in here. And as you can see, it's very far from dying now. And some of the leaves on here are actually, I'd say, about half the size of my palm, which is actually surprising for basil. I've never seen basil have leaves that big nor smell as good as it smells. If you guys could only smell how good that thing smells, you'd be surprised. This tomato plant right here is actually one that I cloned from my last year's garden, my outdoor garden, that is. It was brandywines, which actually are amazing. If you never grew them, grow them. They're the best tomatoes that you can probably get, in my own opinion. And yeah, just wanted to show you guys my little indoor garden. By the way, everything in here is organic. I do not use any bottled fertilizers. I do not use Miracle Grow, never will, never would. And this is what I use, actually. So this is pretty much worm poop, or worm castings, for anybody that doesn't know what it is. And I'll throw in maybe about a little handful every 2 to 3 weeks, as well as some Epsom salt for my peppers. For those of you that don't know that trick, I would suggest doing it. You will not regret it. Epsom salt, not scented, because that will kill your plants. And as you can see, it does work crazy, because I have pods everywhere that I can possibly have pods. So Epsom salt is the trick for peppers, people. I will update this in about a week or two, so until then,